Good day, this is Karst, and welcome back to Control. This is going to be part 10, I think. I'm not entirely inspired by these side quests because a lot of it is literally just, hey, backtrack.
That freak mutation we locked up. We could learn so much from its physiology.
He's a valuable resource alive, and Pope forbade any physical harm. Of course,
that my brother?
if you disagree, you could always go tell her.
No, that's fine. I'm sure we can find a more constructive use of our time.
Anyway, I'm not entirely impressed by the side quests. Going back to previously explored areas and killing generic mobs is not exactly my idea of the most interesting thing in the world, shall we say. So I'm just gonna go ahead, do the side quest. Probably not even going to record most of it. Maybe just the kill shots or like the boss fights if they're interesting. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's see if Arish has anything new to tell me, because he's got a flashing icon here.
There you are. Did you find those rangers at the formation?
I found them. But it's not good news. The Hiss got there first. Lots of them.
Oh, another dead team. Jesus. You know, I should have seen this coming. The
Well,
formation,
yes.
It's got like a pull to it. Things just end up there. I'm sure you saw all the junk from the Bureau lying around.
There were a lot of Hiss, Arish. I mean, a lot. Did they get pulled in too?
Or they forced their way in. The formation is just a big question mark to us. But who knows? You might even find some useful stuff down there. All I know is we cannot let the Hiss get comfortable.
Sounds like you have a plan.
Uh-huh. A simple one. You need to find more tokens and clear the Hiss the fuck out of the formation.
That is simple.
Oh, and I found a file on the formation while you were gone. You take a look for yourself if you want. A lot of the terms in there are way beyond me. I don't like to overcomplicate these situations. When in doubt, fuck it. Shoot something, right?
Real helpful, Arish.
I try.
I will read that, but
I have to go.
I cannot
Me
be
too.
bothered to
You're not the only
actually
one who's busy,
do your
though.
quest for you. Especially since it's all DLC, and the mechanics of the game are not, in my opinion, are not quite interesting enough to justify arena, like fighting my way through basically a timed arena to struggle with it. So, anyway. Songmaster Jukebox. Item is to be kept in a secure location in the executive sector. The room must be sealed before usage to prevent unintentional transportation of staff. A classic 1950s jukebox made by Songmaster Entertainment Limited. The jukebox was found with a single record inside titled A Song for the Others by blank. When this record is played in the object, anyone within earshot is translocated for as long as the album is playing. Those involved in the object's first known incident report being transported to a tropical beach. Exact location is unknown. When this object is used in the oldest house, it only transports users to an area located in the recently manifested quarry threshold. Researchers theorize that this site's unique spatial density results in all transitioning material gravitating to its position, as has been observed with the other Bureau equipment. The oldest house's unique nature could also be having an effect on the object itself. This object is not bound to any known individual. Attempts by Bureau staff to bind it have resulted in blank and should not be attempted again. I mean, the words aren't that difficult, Arish, other than the
good to have you
redacted
back.
parts. So, I question your competence now. Moving on. More countermeasures. These are all clear. Sure, I'm never using Pierce. Shatter. Also not really using Shatter. And the jukebox token, which I will not care about anymore. Just gonna toss all these. Nope. Oh, these things are still here. That's what I'd like to see. I'm just gonna keep running. The good news is I can fly now, so I'm a little less concerned about them than I was before. Whoops. That's a lot of enemies. How many of you are there? What the hell?
This was one of Alicia's ranger buddies.
What was?
I should find the others.
not sure what he's talking about. Did I already do the story? What the heck? I guess I cleared it. I don't know how. I didn't even find the body. Or... I didn't even defeat the Hiss-corrupted guy. Yeah. It just says, oh, I did it. Okay, I did it. Without actually shooting anyone recently, but okay. I just found another side door that I didn't know about. Probably some collectibles and loot at maximum. Honestly, don't know where I'm going with this. Okay, loot as expected. Just random stuff, not that interesting. Another piece of loot. Personal mods are full. Of course they are. Toss all the level 3s. Let's close my eyes and do it. Hidden location. Nice. Oh, I'm back out here now. Nice. Back out to the furnace chamber. That's pretty good. Isn't there a control point around here? Perfect. Things are spawning. Of course they are. I hear them, but I don't see them. Oh, it's one of those guys. Oh, that was it? Oh, that was easy enough. Atlas chamber. Sure, why not? Whoa! That's probably him right here. Yeah, it is Guy.
Old squad made it gracious.
Okay. Well, that was not hard. I wish they could all just be like right in front of me when I spawn in. I don't think I'm ready to go in here yet, though. Although, I should be immune to the mold by now, right? Let's see. Yes, I am immune to the mold now, so I am allowed in this room. Whereas previously, this would hurt me. Ow. But what is the purpose of being in this room? I see something down there. Hello. Cafeteria concerns. Director Trench. As head chef, I need to express my concern about rumors I've been hearing regarding mold appearing near some of my kitchens. I am alerting you that any food handled, prepared, or consumed in the vicinity of mold can be contaminated and unsafe for ingestion. If I can verify these reports, then I will need to close multiple cafeterias. I realize this would be an inconvenience to many, but as a caterer, I pride myself in keeping a pristine environment for food preparation and service. Sincerely, Jay Pullman, head chef of the Golden Chow Catering Company. That's fair. Respectable. Okay. I think that's it for what was in here. And now I'm going up and then around. Yes, I remember this part. This place. Who am I killing? Come on, spawn in. Probably you. I assume it's you. It is you. Remus! Moving on. Straight ahead. Hello. Hey, a human. Well, he's dead.
HRAs.
Thank you. Hey, a door I don't have didn't have access to. A little calf. All right. Nothing else. Got it. Okay, so I took a pretty convoluted path to get down here, but I'm here. Hey, Hazard. You are not doing too hot. Alright, bye. Hey, Arish. I've found all your friends. It wasn't as hard as you thought.
Go around that way. No.
Here are the pouches. I found 6.
Well, that's all of them. Not counting mine. Well, I guess I'll just have to wear all of them. It sounds sappy, I know, but that's all I can think to do.
Nothing's easy with the hiss. Is it rude to ask what's inside? What's inside the pouches? Too late now.
Now, the story's confidential, but, well, I guess I can tell you, being the director and all. So, the Bureau had heard rumors of a werewolf gathering upstate every full moon. Us being rookies, they sent us to confirm it was bullshit.
Hold on, is he about to tell me
Yeah, I'm just
werewolves
like,
are
what?
real?
Turns out, there was an altered item that was creating violent gravitational anomalies during full moons. Oh, man, we nearly did it that night. Well, to remember the occasion, we all bought silver bullets to wear around our necks, just in case we ever ran into another werewolf.
So why did you leave the Rangers?
Well, thought I could do more good here. And somebody's got to protect the people who protect everybody else, right?
You're not wrong. Fair enough.
I have to go.
Me too. You're not the only one who's busy, you know.
I don't know, you don't seem busy in here. Okay, so that leaves me with... I'm skipping that. Well, face of the enemy. Time to actually talk with Emily. After I maybe assign a couple more points. I'll do shield. I'll start working on this. Shield barrage would be kind of nice. Alright, let's finally meet my brother, too, if he's in here. Wait, where'd he... Okay.
Resonance emitted from the HRAs is purely antithetical to every variant of the Hiss signal I can arrange.
Okay, there's a lot of extra notes I'm seeing that did not exist before. Timeline of events. Oh. There we go. I should probably read this as well. But, timeline of events. To examine the invasion's timeline of events for possible patterns in Hiss behavior. Establishing a timeline is difficult at present because of lack of reliable communications between Bureau sectors and staff. Preliminary models indicate ground zero of the invasion is located within the executive sector. Once it becomes possible to interview surviving personnel, pinpointing the exact location should be feasible. Other outstanding questions that a timeline may help answer. How did the Hiss get past the internal lockdown? How does Hiss resonance advance through space? Deliberately or uniformly? What is their ultimate goal? The outside world? A cross-dimensional destination? Refer to blank for full report. And the formation. The formation is a tall stone structure found in Quarry Site Beta, only reachable by placing distinct tokens into the jukebox object of power. The formation's exact purpose is blank, but we can at least examine its relationship with the blank surrounding it. Measuring devices find trace evidence of blank blank at certain lines running from the formation to the blank. When examined properly, 4 direct ritual tethers were detected. Some form of sympathetic causality connects the formation with the blank, which means, in theory, that when certain blanks are performed at one, it will physically affect the other. I've been urged to note that some individuals believe the formation responds to any fulfillment of purpose or desire in nearby individuals. Though I'd like to remind these individuals that we're the parakinesiology department, not the parafeelings department. I'm proud to report that my team was able to design, construct, and install a permanent detection system. These arches will help Rangers identify when the causal tethers are active, allowing them to better blank. And this was compiled by Dr. Edna Pierce, who was the lead researcher of Parakinesiology Department, by order of Dr. Casper Darling. Got it. Sure, I'll pick up this one. Linguistics ability. Researchers were sent to transcribe the recursive chant repeated by the hiss entities. In the interest of safety, this was done with the non-aggressive floating hiss entities. However, no distinction between this repeating phrase and the one repeated by the more violent hiss entities have been observed. What is the purpose of this repeating string of words? Is this how the hiss corrupts individuals? Does the chant produce a physical effect? Is it a message? An incantation? We were able to record first-hand recitation of the chanting. See the corresponding audio record. Okay. And here's the last one, I think. Speech analysis. If we understand the hiss to be a force based on vibration and resonance, then perhaps their incantation, which is now the agreed upon term for their vocalizations, is an effort to express the resonance using human vocal cords and speech. Would there be differences if the incantation were recited in a different language? The most common word used is want. Interestingly, every usage of the word is attributed to a you. You want to listen. You want this to be true. You must want these waves to drag you away. Are we the you the hiss are referring to? Does the hiss believe humanity, possibly all non-hiss life, wants to join it, to be consumed by it? Is that its goal? The second most used words are through and time. Is this possibly the hiss stating how they arrived here, or an indication of its age? There is clear intention in the words. Dismissing the incantation as nonsense, as some of my colleagues recommend, is beyond idiotic. Sounds accurate to me. Okay, so I know my brother showed up here in Executive. I haven't seen him yet, though, so Emily, where is he? Where'd he go?
It's happening. After all these years, Dylan is here. But am I too late? How is he? I need to know.
He's clearly been affected by the hiss, but it's different than any other manifestation we've recorded. Maybe what makes you so special is genetic. He
Possible.
was a prime candidate. Or maybe it's Polaris protecting him, something else affecting the situation. I need to run tests. He seems more in control, more present.
I want to see him. My brother? Or is he?
Of course. Now, Marshall set up an HRA-warded cage to contain him. It's on the upper floor, up the stairs.
Okay, I need to go.
Jesse, be careful.
I intend to. Also, do you have new dialogue for me?
Hi, Jesse.
You do not. Bye.
I should be going. Enjoy your data.
Oh, I will.
The way I say it is so passive-aggressive. Enjoy your data.
What can I do to help?
Nothing. I'm here to see my brother. And I don't know where you've hidden him.
HRA production. They're already getting other survivors out of safe rooms.
Have I just never come up here before? I guess not. There's so much stuff up here that I just never picked up. Okay. Fine. Collective unconscious. Collective unconscious is defined as a form of the unconscious that is shared in all human minds. From this arises unconscious knowledge linking us through our ancestral heritage. See Young Reports, pages 12 to 34. Through this collective unconscious, we unknowingly attribute a series of images and archetypes to all elements of our lives. These archetypes are never fixed, but shift and change in tandem with our species and culture. This internal belief in the power of images, shared by a massive population, is blank in the creation of altered items and objects of power. The sheer amount of blank exuded is attracted to the best representation of that image, imbuing a single object with massive amounts of blank. Theoretically, places of power could likewise be formed by the simple power of sustained collective belief. Makes sense? Makes sense in the context of this game, let me specify. Pope's promotion. Dr. Darling has personally recommended Miss Pope for a promotion based on her work ethic and assistance in advancing many ongoing research matters. See research reports blank for breakthroughs resulting from her work. According to her colleagues, Pope has displayed a keen eye for detail and a quick grasp of paranatural concepts. She is professional and diligent, though some of her co-workers complain of social disinterest. That's fair, though. The review committee approves this recommendation and promotes Miss Pope to the position of research specialist. Yeah, that's good. Oh, I was not allowed in here before. That would be my brother, yes? What the hell?
That's the director's brother. Would you shoot your brother?
That's no one's brother anymore. He's the enemy, plain and simple.
Fair, but okay, what the hell is going on in here? Sticky note complaint. Yeah, no kidding. To whom it may concern. In case you are not aware, something caused a sticky note in my office to duplicate. My office is unusable now. I will be working from home until this is resolved. You can reach me on my cell or home phone. Sincerely, Jay Bozer, Vice Chief of Staff. He might still be alive. Or she might still be alive. Yep. That's math. Yeah, they might still be alive because, if they're working from home...
Marshall orders us to just sit on our asses and then...
Definitely wasn't here for this.
What's the deal?
She must have her reasons. She's probably out doing some recon.
She should have taken us with us.
Gimme. Let me quickly run around to the other side because evidently I've never been up here before and I've already missed a few things. Like that. No, that's just music. Never mind. What about this corner? Hello. Shifted bathroom complaint. Listen, I know you can't control building shifts, but the executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. I worked my ass off in the Islamabad station for 3 years. I've earned the right to a nice workplace shitter. If you can't bring it back, at least find out where it went. Dr. D. Rodriguez. Just spring in like a porta potty or something, I don't know. You gotta do something about it. Where does this lead? Is that my brother? That's probably my brother. Maybe I should go through the other door. Okay. I was kind of under the impression that my brother was through there because the guards were kind of talking about him, but maybe he's in the other way?
I heard some rangers saying he saved them in maintenance. They were attacked by a new kind of hiss, and Arish got them out.
All right, but still, a security guard leading rangers?
No, this is where I
don't
came
know if
in.
like
I
taking
see.
Orders from a mall cop.
I see. Okay, yeah, this is where I first came into the boardroom area. And I just went straight down there. Got it. In that case... Hey, Dylan! What's up?
You are a worm through time. The thunderstorm distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror inverted is made right. Leave your insides by the door. Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been a near you. You walk us to control. We stand around you while you dream. You can almost hear our words, but you forget. Through time, the thunderstorm distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror inverted.
I mean, it's very clear that, like, it's easier to hear him talk than through the hiss. Alright, let's chat.
You are a worm through time. Shit. The thunderstorm distorts you.
That's Dylan.
Is it though?
Can you hear me? Come on, Dylan. I'm here. I found you.
You've always been a near you. You want us to control.
Do you know who I am? You know me. Say it.
You are Dylan Faden's sister.
He's talking in the third person.
Yeah, that's a good sign.
Always a good sign.
Yep.
Do you know who you are?
Not Dylan. Trench and Darling made sure of that. I'm P6. P6. But I'm better now. The hiss made me better. Fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been the new you. You want this
Can you
to
stop
be
that?
true.
Please? Not exactly the reunion I'd hoped for.
It feels good to say those words. I want to say them.
Okay, he's a
They
little weird.
Sound good. They make me feel good. Don't you want to say them too?
No. Fuck off, no. You need to help me get this thing out of his head. If he is still in there, if there is anything left, you have to help me.
Oh, he recognizes it.
You came in through the hole in you. We let you in. You've always been here. The only truth. A copy of a copy of a copy of a copy.
Stop it!
Orange peel.
Shit. Shit. He can see you. This is not safe.
Correct.
We found Polaris together with my sister.
when we were very small, in Ordinary, in the desert, through the door opened up by the slide projector. But she didn't help when Trench took me away.
She was a kid?
She didn't give me any powers.
Or do you mean Polaris?
All the powers are my own powers. She didn't help when they locked me up for years. After the song time for applause, we build you till nothing remains. The air cracks and the truth will emerge out of you. You are home. The Bureau brought the slide projector back here with me.
Did they?
And the Bureau did what the Bureau does. They used it. And they found... They opened the door up to the hiss. That's the only thing I can thank them for.
There. There it is. We stopped the Altered World event in Ordinary when we shut down the slide projector. And now the projector's here.
But what's Polaris?
Your worm is a tune you can't stop humming in a dream. Baby, 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 yeah. Just plastic. So safe. Nothing to worry about. Funny.
Is he quoting it just a bunch of lines
welcomed
from music?
the hiss. I let it in. To get rid of her. The hiss set me free. Polaris is using you. The Bureau is using you. You are a puppet. You can almost hear our words, but you forget.
If we shut off the slide projector, maybe that will stop the hiss.
Your regulations.
Maybe it's not too late for my brother.
You must see the truth for yourself, Jessie. Sister. The horrible truth about the Bureau. The hiss is the better option. Go to the Prime Candidate program in the containment sector. I have the keycard to get you there.
Where were you hiding that?
Have it.
Wanted? Bullshit. I saw what the hiss did to Salvador. What it turned him into.
Okay, Dylan. I'll go. I want to see the truth for myself.
I'll go. But only to look for the slide projector. You can help me. We can end this.
You are a worm through time. You are a worm through time. The thunder.
Appearance level 6, nice.
I don't know what else I'm hoping to find here.
Dylan. Can we talk?
I'd like to tell you about a dream I had last night.
Off to a good start.
Okay. I'm listening.
I was back in Ordinary, before all of this happened. But in the dream, I was alone. It was just me. I was the only child. A girl. My name was Jesse Dylan Faden. But then the Bureau came and caught me, brought me back here. Lock me up. Have you ever noticed that our names, Jesse, Dylan, they could be girls' names, boys' names, could be anything.
Sure.
Don't you find that weird? I find that weird.
Sure.
Yeah, that's my
The
response.
hell was that? Is he trying to mess with me?
Alright, he's floating back up there. It looks like there's more conversations available though.
Maybe Dylan's still in there. Maybe there's a way to reach him.
I'd like to talk to my brother, please. Dylan?
Dylan would like to tell you about a dream he had just now.
Okay.
This again?
I was going to be the new director of this place. I helped you get a job here, so that we could be together. You were an office assistant.
Okay.
You'd make coffee and deliver the mail, and there was always plenty of work to do. And it stayed that way, forever and ever. It was nice. Really nice.
That's debatable.
But here's the strange thing. The dream shifted, and none of it was real anymore. It was a game. We were in a game, and it was a fucking boring game. But you couldn't stop.
That's a mood right now about how I'm feeling about the game, to be honest.
And then it shifted again. Or maybe it was another dream already. Or maybe I'm just confusing them. But in this other dream, it was more like a musical. This is an ordinary song about an ordinary girl from an ordinary town. It's the ordinary story. She worked an ordinary job in an ordinary office. Something. And that's all I can remember of that dream.
Maybe that's for the best.
Yeah. Talking to him is kind of uncomfortable. For obvious reasons, I think.
Maybe I can learn more about the hiss from him.
Can we talk?
I just had an interesting dream.
Another one.
Shit.
That's fascinating, but let's talk about the hiss for a change, yeah?
This dream was about the hiss.
Best I'm gonna get.
In my dream, the hiss had broken free of this prison, this house. I'd set it free.
Don't do that.
And the president himself was there to welcome us.
Definitely don't do that.
He was the first one to take the hiss in. Spread the word. At first, many people thought it was horrifying. That he was horrifying. But also, many people who heard his words wanted to welcome the hiss in. And slowly, more and more of them came around until the whole world was brought together by the hiss. It was wonderful.
Okay, thanks for sharing that.
For the record, that will never happen.
Yeah,
Not
that
as long
doesn't.
as I'm alive.
That does not sound like a very good time. No. There's a lot of conversation
Maybe
for
I'm
him.
just here to punish myself.
Kinda feels like it.
Any new dreams you'd like to share, Dylan?
I'm glad you asked, sister. This dream, like all dreams now, felt very real. Like reality. And reality now feels like a dream. Maybe it's all a dream. Maybe it's all real.
Dream where my brother endlessly tells me about his dreams.
Yep.
I was in a dark place, and there was a dark man there. His name was Mr. Door, and he told me that there are many worlds, side by side, on top of each other, some inside of others. In one world, there was a writer who wrote a story about a cop. In another world, the cop was real. Dor said he himself was in all of them at the same time, endlessly shifting between them. I asked him how I could reach these worlds. I wanted to bring the hiss there. But he didn't want to help me. He didn't like the idea.
He was probably real and actually spoke
What
with
did
you.
he know?
I'm not wild about the idea myself.
Through time, the thunderstorms-
Holy crap, how many things can I say to him? It keeps going.
Here we go again. Once more with feeling.
Let me guess. You want to tell me about your dream?
Yes. Yes. In fact, I'm having a dream right now.
Oh. That's new.
In this dream, I'm standing in the corner watching Jesse and Dylan talk about this very dream. This very dream! He said just now! And repeated it again now!
Okay.
I'm standing there and watching, and that's all I can do. It's as if I'm trapped there.
Is that his real brother? Or, sorry, her real brother?
And that's all I have to say about that dream.
Okay, Dylan.
But where is now? What
That's
happened to
good.
then?
Is he still in there? Or is
I
this
s-
the Hiss playing mind games?
Also possible. Okay, that...
I don't know.
I think that's it. That's all we've got. Okay, no more. No more conversation available. Which I am down for. Holy cow, that was a lot more winded than I was expecting. Let's look for the Prime Candidate program. It's in containment. Ah, okay, so it's the offshoot from security I was worried about, or thinking about before. Got it. I think I can definitely get there from security. I do have level 6 availability now. That looks like another control point. I'm also kind of thinking that I... Oh, what the... Okay. Wow, okay. Bad. Okay. Alright. There's the healing orb. Okay. It's a lot of you. Oh! Almost caught me off guard there. Almost. But no cigar. Okay. Just through here, then. Hello. Goodbye. Okay. Locate the mirror in Synchronicity. Synchronicity Lab? I know where that is. I just picked up another side quest by picking up a piece of... Did I actually... Whoops. Did I actually read that? No, I don't think I did. Minor supplement. Victorian mirror. Ooh. Blank. She was admitted to a mental ward for emotional instability soon after relocating to Illinois with her family in 1914. The item only appears on record again in 2006 when the Bureau investigated a sudden rise in disappearances in Blank, Illinois. Agents found the item hanging in the local library. They contained it quickly, though the missing people of the town were never recovered. Supplementary materials. August 18th, 1915. We certify that the case of Mrs. Blank has shown her to be a lunatic, under the reasons of hysteria, bad company, and imaginary female trouble. Oof. Her fixation with the family looking-glass is noteworthy, though not an uncommon matter when considering the female disposition. Right, this was back in the day, of course. Mrs. Carver is a fit subject for the lunatic asylum and will remain in its confines until her affliction has passed. Signed, Dr. Blank. Alright, well, I'm actually going to go there first. General rule for myself of clear the side quests before moving forward. I've learned my lessons over the years. Synchronicity. Just right here. I mean, I imagine that's not going to be too difficult, given that the lab is not that big. But we'll see. Hello, I'm back. Where are you hiding the mirror? Probably down here if I was to guess. Yep. Couldn't get down here before. And a
Why'd
control
they
point.
keep an altered item here?
Good question. Give me this though.
Debrief for Mirror Excursion 7C. Subject is Agent Hardy. Hardy spent approximately 3 hours in the mirror. It's the longest time on record. Can you describe your experience inside, Agent Hardy?
It's backward.
Agent Hardy is physically healthy. All tests have come back clean. Yet the speech issue has persisted for hours.
Maybe the reflection came
Calm
out.
down, Agent. It could be psychosomatic, but the fact that this only occurred after returning from the mirror makes a paranatural explanation more likely. I recommend a battery of tests and a Class Orange quarantine.
I mean, it sounds like he's talking in reverse, so could be a number of things. I don't know what I'm looking at all, so I'm not going to worry about it. Yep. Sure. To the Marshal. Don't know what that is. Might see that at some point. Mirror altered item. Yes, tell me about it. This proposal is to finally determine the precise nature of the reflected space within the altered item. Is it transplanar, psychologically generated, or rooted within our own dimension? How does the altered item know the space in its vicinity well enough to reflect it? Why does it reflect some materials but not others? Is the space a parallel reality? If so, then we need to consider that while we possess the physical end of the mirror, someone else owns the other. What purposes might they use it for? Can they walk through into our own world? What are their motives? Lastly, to what purpose does the altered item produce the reflections of individuals that enter it? Yep. Can these reflected entities leave the altered item? As with all altered items, we need to attempt to distinguish if this behavior is blank. Compiled by Dr. Tan and Dr. Vaughn, research specialists. It's those two who show up in his videos. There are buttons here that I will deal with late. Oh, I'll look at them now. Okay, they're both reflective. That's the mirror. Yep. Okay. That's also a mirror. I'm kind of like, what am I staring at? Let's read this first. Mirror containment. AI-60, the mirror, does not reflect its does not reflect its surroundings with perfect accuracy. The environment seen in its glass contains slight distinctions. It is unknown why the mirror does this. If there is any blank, then it's something we can't perceive. The popular theory is that the mirror has a goal in mind, that reflects the world it wishes were real, subtly replacing our reality with its own. While certainly far-fetched, this theory is worth noting here as a warning not to underestimate the mirror. The specially designed black rock panels have been installed to prevent access from our side or the mirrors. For added security, a particular arrangement of the panels is required to open the door. Okay, I'll find the clues, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure I'll find the clues. I'm not going to hit these buttons until I go to the other side. Nothing here? Okay. Kind of thinking I might have missed some clues in that case. What do you mean a specific arrangement? Like, I'm just gonna hit the one in the middle. Boop. Okay. Do we just open all of them? I need to open that door. I'm kind of like, do I follow the lines? I don't think so. Is the mirror in there? Question mark.
Looks like there's a mirror in there.
That's not helpful. I knew there was a mirror in there. Oh, it's showing me the clue. I'm gonna have to figure that out, though. I'm thinking the mirror... This is the interior. So if it's reflecting the door from the
shutters
inside...
in the image look different.
Yes, I know. Thank you. So the mirrors are up there, and the shutters are blocking it. So I should put the shutter back down on the last... Wait, no. But it's reflecting the... Sorry. It's reflecting the door, so it's the one closest to me that I should close up again. Yeah, there's the mirror in there. Got it. Okay.
What am I missing?
And... that's the exit door. So... these two should be closed, is my guess. I think that should be it, yes?
What a weird way to lock something up.
This isn't DLC again, is it? Hard to tell. So I'm not reflected... well, I'm sort of reflected in this, but not really. Alright. I'm now in the mirror. Lovely. And everything is back.
Fish? Wait,
Yep.
that didn't sound right.
Everything's backward, as we thought.
Yeah, that's not good.
Well, I mean, as we knew, we're talking backwards. It's not entirely new information to me. Is this going to be backward too? No. Let me read that. It's not letting me read that. I guess I can't read it. I'm not allowed. I can't open this either. To Marshall. Is that what I'm looking for? I'm not sure. Or maybe that's what I'm looking for. I mean, it's showing a bunch of different things that could or could not be the answer, so I don't really know what I'm looking for, to be honest. Maybe there will be more clues outside. Yeah, perhaps there will be more clues. I'm not going to worry about those right now. Oh, now I can hear from the other side.
What? I can't understand you. You need to listen. I saw something in there.
Uh-oh.
There is something inside. You need to lock down the mirror. Why are you talking like that? What's wrong with you? All of you? There's something in that fucking mirror.
Alright. Well, good to know what's in here and what am I about to run into. And how far out can I explore? This is mildly concerning.
Did you see that? Someone's in there.
In the mannequin room?
Like anyone could understand that.
I don't like that. This is like super trippy. I don't know what's going on. At least the mannequins are still in there. Oh, they're not in there. I don't remember if it was like this before. Hello, it's me. But wearing something else. Okay.
That's not good.
No, it doesn't sound good at all. Hello, creepy Jesse. Uh-oh. Great. Defeat Essage. Okay. Ow! You're shooting missiles at me?
No pale imitation.
Okay, you're not real. Okay, so far so good. Okay. Why don't I get missile? Ow. Why don't I get missile guns? Ow. Ow.
That better be all of them.
And now I just have to cleanse the mirror.
That
Got it.
explains why they locked this mirror up.
So it's an evil reflection of me. Got it. I still have to cleanse the mirror. I also still don't know what the correct answer is to some of this. What is that? Okay.
Since little Topher is taking a trip with his father into the world outside our wonderful bureau, I think it's a good time to talk about secrets. Who can tell me what a secret is?
It's something you hide from everyone so they don't get scared.
Partially correct, Topher. A secret is something you don't tell anyone outside the bureau. Because people outside the bureau
Aren't ready for the truth of reality.
Very good. When you tell someone a secret, you're hurting their brains very badly. Now, let's review what exactly is or isn't a secret. First, we have a rainbow. Secret or not secret?
Not secret.
Correct. And the true version of rainbows?
Secret.
Correct. Cats?
Not secret.
Correct. And the Alpine Chimera?
Alpine Chimera.
Topher. Too many slip-ups and your father will have to go on vacation without you. You don't want to end up like Meg, do you?
Why is it always Meg?
What? What happened to Meg? I'm not allowed to go outside anymore.
Correct.
Great. Well, that seemed great. That seemed good. Wasn't expecting to find that in here, but all right. Can't read that. Yep. Okay, so I still need to figure out the puzzle. I still need to figure out what the answer is to get out of here. How am I supposed to cleanse the mirror if I can't? I want to do this to unlock the... Oh, it's just to unlock the loot box. Do I really care, though? Loot box, treasure box, whatever. Do I really care, though? Whatever.
I wonder what the Bureau was doing with this thing.
Let's get this cleansed. Can I take it and use it? That's a no.
Well, it's cleansed now. The hiss is gone. It's dealt with.
That it is. So that's a trash bin here. And this has nothing on me, so do I care right now? Answer is, no, not really. Oh no, maybe it's through here. Maybe it's this. Or is it supposed to look exactly like that? I'm not going to remember this though. So I'm going to try it. I don't think it's worth my time though, to be honest. Like, if it's like garbage, then I will know for future reference that if I'm stuck in a puzzle, it might not be worth my time. We'll see. Maybe it's reversed now? It is reversed. And it's just a couple of mods, so it wasn't really worth it at all. Got it. At least it's done and out of the way. Okay. I can probably look after the mannequin now as well. I think that's what I'm going to do. The mannequin is in security somewhere. It's in the prime candidate program, which is where I'm headed anyway, so... No, you shall not bother me. Not today. Alright, got it. Prime candidate program.
Define new prime candidates. After North Moore stepped down, I doubled every effort to find new prime candidates. There was no one. No one but me. That wasn't good enough. I pushed hard. I never wanted the Bureau to end up in that situation again. The Bureau needs a director. Always. When my time reaches an end, I want more options on the table. P1 through P5 were all false leads, dead ends, and disappointments. Then P6. Dylan Faden. He fell into our arms. No parents. They're gone. Casualties of an AWE. The boy has exceptional talent. The oldest house will be his home. We'll build him from the ground up. He'll be trained and taken care of. Darling can be in charge of this project. I can't. I'll stay away. I will not fail the boy like I failed my own family. My daughter and my wife. We weren't careful enough back then. Something came home with me. I took work home. My Susanna got sick. When I realized my mistake, I wanted to bring her here for Darling to do what he could. Kate flat out refused. Civilian doctors treated our daughter, but they didn't have a clue. She died.
Oof.
Kate left me. Same old story. That was a long time ago. The Bureau is all I have now. And the prime candidates are our future. There are two. P6 and P7. We're spoiled for choice.
Okay. Who's P7 though? Am I considered to be P7?
Needs a director. Our future. P6 and P7.
Okay. So far, so good. No more healing. kind of like, how much damage did that do to them? I'm not sure. Dying. I don't like how all my stuff gets thrown into the wall. I'm completely failing. Oh. Globe procedures. Oh, there's a globe. No unique procedures are required, however contact should be limited, as some report feeling disoriented after touching it. The item is handmade and set in dark wood. The item itself is lacquered, hand-painted, and spins freely on all axes. While the continents and oceans are recognizably those of Earth, careful examination has revealed numerous blanks and other geographical additions to it that do not exist on our planet. One of these islands has a city marked on it named Tanrilio. There are no signatures left by its maker. Physical contact renders subjects dizzy and disoriented, with some reporting a feeling of unfamiliarity with their surroundings. This effect seems to grow worse with prolonged contact, culminating in a sense of listlessness and depression. Suicide has been observed in blank handlers. Good to know. Alright, let's try not to fail horribly this time. Hopefully I'll cleanse a control point and then I'll end it there. Okay. I probably just needed to have a better spot to throw my stuff around. Goodbye. Oh, you're a big guy. Okay. There's the healing pod. Got it. No, it didn't get it. That got it, though. I'll fight you. Never fear, I'll fight you. Bye. Time to toss some of my loadouts. Oops. Bye. Toss a level. Oh, nope. Toss the level 2s and the level 3s. Good enough for me. Oh, hello. Anyone else down here? No? Okay. Let me check the shelter. Thank you. Damage boost. Always a good plot. Always a good item. Little lost down here. Kind of want to go north, but this seems to go back to the main area. Hello. P7. I wonder who's in there.
Is this what Dylan wanted me to see?
Is this me?
It doesn't matter. We need to find that projector.
Yeah, it is me. Okay, so kind of expected, to be honest, so that's not entirely new. Is that an outfit for me in here? Candidate P7. Shoplifting. Is that a thing I do? Apparently it is. And I was fighting some thug, or someone was trying to steal my stuff. Okay. Jesse Faden movement tracking. Okay, it's just literally departures, arrivals, and stuff like that. Okay, that's fine. I don't really care too much.
We used to play there all the time. Me and Dylan. And other kids as well. We loved it. This time, I remember, was different. We found a way in, deeper into it, like it had shifted. We went inside, and that's where we found the slide projector.
A dump is a place for lost things. Things that have been thrown away. Did you ever feel that way when you were growing up, Jesse?
What? No. Yes, but that has nothing to do with...
Was there a slide projector at your home when you were small?
No.
Those were before your time, I suppose.
A bit.
But your family did look at photos together, maybe. In one form or the other?
Maybe.
When was this? Can you remember? At parties? Barbecues? How did it make you feel? Did your parents ever show pictures that embarrassed you? Was alcohol ever involved at these parties? Did your parents drink? Did that make you uncomfortable?
No, that's just stupid. Come on. That has nothing to do with this. Nothing.
The slide projector, let me ask you this. As a child, did you ever fantasize about worlds inside pictures? Inside a painting? You know, stepping into a painting, into a hidden world, escaping and finding adventure there, away from your parent.
Okay. Gaslighting.
All the times I felt paranoid, I was right. The Bureau could have given me the answers, but they just stood by and watched me.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. And neither should you be.
I wish things had gone differently and ordinary for us.
There we go.
Ordinary. So much coming together in this one case. A new object of power, something we have not seen before. I mean, coming from me, that's saying something. And the boy, Dylan Faden, prime candidate 6. And the sister as well. Once we catch up with her, but the boy had so much potential. We're talking Northmore level readings here. And I don't want to invoke his name, but it's completely different circumstances here. It's remarkable.
What?
There was an incident. Yes. We lost a valuable member of our team, yes. Excessive force. Dylan has so much. But he's just a kid. Like, I'll take the blame. He needs some slack. I mean, boys will be boys. He's exceptional and under a lot of stress. Roberts got killed. It's an unfortunate accident, that's all. Marshall needs to realize this. We will make this work. We'll make this work.
Okay.
Wishing won't change things. Finding the projector will.
So much coming together in this one case.
P6 victim autopsy. Agent killed during blank involving blank, codename P6. Autopsy findings. Blunt force trauma, blunt force injuries to the head and neck, extensive trauma of the abdominal region, lacerations and contusions in the upper lower torso, fracture of the spinal cord between L1 and L2 vertebrae, avulsion fracture of the 3rd through 10th ribs left and right, blunt force injuries of the extremities, abrasions, lacerations and contusions of the extremities, dislocation of left and right elbow, dislocation of left and right knee. After examination, it was determined that the cause of death was internal bleeding that occurred when the blank was contorted through his blank. Well, that sounds scary. Rest in peace is that guy. Dylan Faden transcript. Subject was alone during this outburst. You again. I thought I told you to leave me alone. Why are you showing me this? I can't do anything. Can't you see where I am? Why don't you help me get out of here? You always show me things I can't do anything about. Stop showing me her. I don't care anymore, and I don't care about you. You both left me here to rot. Okay, so they were showing us photos of... showing Dylan photos of Jesse, presumably. Screw off. I'll dig out my own brains if it means getting rid of you. I don't want you here. Get the message. Oh! Polaris was showing him, I assume, because the subject was alone. Okay. That's the containment chamber that he was in, yes.
Prime candidate 6.
Closed cases. There's another thing back there. Bright Falls summary. An unconfirmed threshold manifestation at Cauldron Lake. WA resulted in a fictional story written by the author Alan Wake, creating an AWE in which reality was altered to match that of the story, though only locally and for a limited time. Mr. Kirkland, head of investigations, was alerted on September 13th, 2010 by ex-Bureau agent Frank Breaker that an AWE event was taking place in Bright Falls, Washington state, presumably. Breaker had received a call from Barry Wheeler on behalf of Breaker's daughter, Sarah, who is the current sheriff of Bright Falls. A Bureau field team arrived at the site 2 days later, only to confirm that the event was over. Interviews were conducted with Thomas Zane and just a bunch of names. Alan Wake was believed to blank instigator. Eyewitness reports highlight an old light switch, possible object of power, that blank missing. Wake was not found at the scene. Reports claim he dived into the lake, but no body was recovered in the search. Okay. What's this episode?
Stepping to the FBC, there's lots to do, there's lots to read, but don't touch and don't scream much. Let's join the Thresher Kids. Let's join the Thresher Kids.
I can see you're upset, Meg. Why don't you tell Uncle Mr. Bones what's wrong?
I did bad on my clairvoyance test.
You can't ace every test, Meg. You see, everyone has different brains. Some brains can talk to each other. We call this ESP.
ESP?
Huh?
Some brains can lift objects, like a baseball. Talk about a fly ball, eh, Meg? No interruptions!
Okay.
So who cares if you fail your clairvoyance test? Maybe your brain can throw baseballs, or talk to dead people, or make friends blind. Once we know what your brains can do, we'll know what job to give you. And if your brains are just right, you'll get to sit in the big chair.
The director's chair, then, presumably?
What if I don't want the big chair?
What if I don't want the big chair? Everyone wants the big chair, Meg! That's why we're all here. Use those brains to listen for once, or the only chair you'll get in is the one with straps.
I was worried he was going to say the electric one, but okay. Intriguing. Boop. Okay, this lets me back out through this door. That is fine. I've not checked the other section yet. There's still a lot to explore around here, it turns out. A lot to see, a lot to do. Nothing in here, though. What the heck is going on? Bright Falls supplement. Alice Wake, Mr. Wake's wife, was found during the Bureau investigation. She was interviewed and evaluated. She showed signs of severe mental trauma in the form of blank memory loss. She was later directed to treatment. It was concluded that she had been trapped in a threshold during its manifestation. Notable individuals still missing after the Bright Falls events are FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale and Dr. Emil Hartman, referred to The Creator's Dilemma and The File, re. The Cauldron Lake Lodge. Bureau researchers believe this event was a result of a forceful perception of subjective reality stemming from Mr. Wake overlapping on our own. Wake has been flagged as a potential para-utilitarian. In 2011, a book by Clay Stewart titled The Alan Wake Files was published by Roundabout Press. Agents discovered Clay Stewart and suspected minor para-utilitarian sensitivity. He was placed under indefinite surveillance. Notes: a monitoring station was established at Cauldron Lake to alert the Bureau of any future activity. I don't know the Alan Wake stuff, so I can't comment on any of that, unfortunately. Maybe it's like just a fun little Easter egg for fans of the books and or games, I suppose. What was that? Well, that's creepy. Oh, that's the mannequin. Huh.
God, the only thing creepier than one mannequin is a few dozen of the damn things.
That was entirely by accident. I didn't even realize that was it. What am I supposed to do? Shoot them? Talk to them? Nope, not shoot them. Find the legit mannequin, question mark? I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do to cleanse it. Maybe in the shelter down below? No. Oh, that's great. Every time you look away, the mannequins look at you. Yeah, once you turn your camera, and it's off screen, it turns around to look at you. Well, that's an interesting touch. Yeah, okay. Don't like that. Briefly interrupted there. Not sure where I'm going with this. No mannequins over here, though. Maybe keep going? Or is that where I came from? That's where I came from, is it not? These ones don't turn around to look at me. Is that a clue? The ones that are not looking at me? I'm not sure. You're not looking at me. Okay, I guess that was it.
New Bureau policy. No more mannequins.
Yeah, no thanks. That was kind of scary. Alright, in that case, I'm just gonna go back, talk to Langston, clear the mission, and end the episode there, I think. I think that's a good spot to stop. Langston, I've done your job for you yet again.
Every altered item on your list is now back in the Panopticon, safe and sound.
That's a load off my mind. Missing altered items don't exactly reflect well on me, you know. Did they give you any trouble?
The flamingo pulled me into the astral plane just like the fridge did. That same creature was there.
I was looking over the old activity reports, And multiple items have been displaying much more destructive behavior in the past few weeks. There's some connection there, I bet, but it's a bit above my pay grade.
Well, something to keep an eye on.
And if I have any more runaways, I'll know just who to call.
I guess this is my life now.
I don't like that he can't even be bothered to put on a tie properly. Come on, man. Alright.
I'll see you later, Langston.
I'll be here.
Alright.
Always.
So, it kind of feels like we actually got a bit more done in this episode, so I'm happy about that. I hope that you enjoyed what you saw here today, and that you're doing well wherever you are. This is Cars with Control, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.